You've probably heard the phrase, leaders eat last. It's simple, it's powerful, and it captures the spirit of servant leadership. But servant-minded leadership takes that idea a step further. It's not just about putting your team first, it's about serving the higher interests of your team, the deeper layers of who they are, and who they're becoming under your leadership. Because your people aren't just doing work, they're becoming someone through that work. See, people you lead bring more than skills to the table. They bring potential, they bring purpose, and yes, they bring pressure. A servant-minded leader learns to recognize all three. And we don't just manage what our team produces, we steward who they're becoming. That's the difference between being a boss and being a builder. A few years ago, I coached a manager named Sarah. Her frustration was simple. My team just isn't motivated anymore. She had systems, goals, even bonuses, but something still wasn't clicking. So I asked her one question. Sarah, are you managing their output or developing their capacity? She went quiet. And in that silence, she realized she'd been serving the company's interests, but not the higher interests of her people. Growth, dignity, meaning. When she shifted from control to curiosity, everything changed. She started asking better questions like, what do you need most this week? What strengths do you want to use most often? What obstacles can I help with? Those questions awakened ownership, and ownership creates momentum. That's what servant-minded leadership really is. It's not charity, it's stewardship. We're entrusted with people's time, energy, and trust. And that trust is sacred. So when we talk about serving their higher interests, we're talking about leading in a way that helps people grow, even when it's uncomfortable. Sometimes that means having hard conversations, telling the truth instead of taking the easy route, and sometimes it means challenging someone because you see potential they can't see yet. And sometimes it means slowing down long enough to listen. Really listen before you respond. When you do that, you send a powerful message that you matter beyond your job title. And that's when people stop working for you and start working with you. So let's get practical. Here are 3 ways to start serving the higher interests of your team this week. Number 1, see beyond the task. Before every one-on-one, take just 30 seconds to ask yourself, what kind of person is this person becoming under my leadership? That question alone can shift your posture from performance management to personal development. Number 2, coach for capacity, not just competence. Correcting mistakes, that's easy. Developing potential takes courage. Capacity grows when people are trusted with stretch assignments and supported with honest and timely feedback. So don't just tell them what went wrong, tell them what they learned and ask what they'd like to try different next time. Number 3, model what you want multiplied. Your team won't often rise to what you preach or tell them. They'll rise to what you practice or show them. If you want ownership, model accountability. If you want innovation, model curiosity. If you want trust, lead with integrity even when no one's watching. When leaders live their message, culture becomes contagious. So let me ask you this. What would shift in your culture if every leader saw themselves as a steward of potential? What if the real measure of success wasn't just what your team accomplished, but who they became under your care? That's the heart of servant-minded leadership. It's leadership that leaves a positive mark, not just in metrics, but in the minds and the hearts of the people you influence. Because titles are going to change, goals are going to fade, but people will never forget how you made them feel, seen, supported, and stretched toward their higher purpose. So today, as you lead, remember this. Serve not just the work of your team, serve the worth of your team. That's how servant-minded leaders serve the higher interests of those they lead.